Hey everyone, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I will be playing with the Crayon cases in the matte book. I've had this palette for quite a while, you guys have seen, I'm sure, in one of my other videos. It is a super colorful eyeshadow palette, has some nice neutrals and everything, and it is school themed. The inspiration for this makeup look came from this painting. I painted this forever ago, but if you want to see how I created this awesome look, stay tuned for the video starting right now. The first shade I'm dipping into is this kind of darker blue from the palette. I'm going to be using the Morphe M506 brush and just packing that into the crease. I really want to take my time doing this step because I really want to build up a nice foundation of pigment. I'm just going to wipe off the brush a little bit, and next we're going to go ahead and pick up the red shade and just start to apply that. It's weird, but basically half on top of the blue and half not, to kind of start to blend them together. I'm doing the windshield wiper motions just to start to get a seamless blend. I'm going to leave it for right now. And the last shade we're going to be grabbing is this other yellow, this lighter kind of more pastel kind of yellow, I guess I would say. Same brush, I'm going to put a decent amount of that product, and same thing just above the red. I'm dipping into a little bit of the actual yellow shade just to see if we can soften those two together. I'm using a Morphe M456 brush. Let's take just a fluffy brush and go along the edges. This is just M441. Let's go ahead and move on to the cut crease. Alright, so I'm just going to be using some foundation and a concealer brush. This is the Morphe M224. It's starting to fade a little bit there. And kind of just do my normal cut creasy shape. And then what I did on this side to create kind of a better base is I actually took the NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Milk and just applied that to the lid. I'm going to put some also on the concealer brush just to help it a bit. But having a white base will definitely help these shades to pick up better, and it really helped that yellow shade to pick up really nicely. Let's go ahead and pick up a Morphe M152. We're going to start with the lighter kind of yellow shade first, and lightly just start applying that. Alright, let's go ahead and use the M506 again and dip back into our darkest blue. And we're going to start building up the outer corner. And then we'll go in with our red, blending those a bit together. I'm just going to take some micellar water, clean up the edges real quick, I'll add some concealer, and then we'll be right back. Now that we did that, I'm going to go ahead and use NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. I'm actually going to put it under my eye. Just using kind of like a foundation brush. We're going to go ahead and grab our smaller little fluffy brush again. Dip into our dark blue. Let's take the Morphe M456 back into the red shade. And we're just going to blend. Taking a Morphe M441, no product on it, just to buff everything out. We're going to apply some white eyeliner. I'm just using the NYX White Eye Pencil. Let's go ahead and apply it liquid eyeliner. I'm just using the Physicians Formula 2-in-1 Eye Booster, not 2-in-1. Eye Booster Waterproof Ultra Fine Liquid Eyeliner. I'm going to apply some of this in some wings, and I'll be right back. Alright, that feels pretty good. Let's go ahead and apply some foundation to the rest of my face. The foundation I am using currently is a mixture, or for today, I guess I will say, is a mixture of L'Oreal True Match W0.5 and L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Shade 102 mixed together. Not a big fan of either of these foundations. And what do you call it? They're not cruelty free, but as you know, I'm trying to use my makeup. So yeah, I'm using the Colored Rain Beauty Sponge. This sponge is so good. Just saying. Bam. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my makeup all over the face, and I think we'll come back and maybe do some blush. Let's see. I'll be right back. Alright, one thing I want to show you all real quick, if I can find the brush. So I applied all my foundation, but because I had already put shadow underneath the eyes, I want to show kind of how I blend that. Well, I guess if anybody's curious, I don't know, I would be, I guess. Just kind of just softly go over it. You can always grab your face powder. This is looking, wow, that's looking terrible. Or we can always just grab our makeup sponge. Just do your best to make it look seamless. But, you know, makeup takes time to perfect. So, it's not a massive deal. As you can tell, I literally just got foundation under my eye somehow. So, whatever there. Yeah, okay. For blush, one thing I've actually really been liking is to use this palette that I have been using as kind of a starter point. Let me first put on some powder real quick for face before Mattie. Not even thinking. I'm just using up the MAC Studio Fix powder, and for if you're curious, I just want to set everything before I go in and blush and all that jazz. I really am not. I haven't really experimented with cream products, I guess, like cream blush, all that stuff. It's not fully my jam. I tend to use powders, and I like to set first, so don't mind this area. I did not feel like shading. Hashtag lazy. Love that. Okay, so I have been, sorry. I love all of the browny kind of tones in this palette. This is a good contour for me. I'm actually even going to use this one to kind of start the blushiness, we'll say. So I'm just going to use, this is an angled brush from Sonia Kashuk. It really doesn't matter. Just whatever one you have. And I'm just using kind of a light hand. But just going to kind of slap it all on there real quick. And if you hear any sound effects, it's literally my mirror and my brush tapping. Just okay. I'm not going to care a whole lot because we're just going to go over it with blushes, so who really cares? I want to play with, I don't think I've ever played with this on camera. I know I used the other one the other day, but this is the OG Lightly Makeup, or it's Lightly Makeup, I think it's Lightly Makeup, I don't forget now. Cloud Blush Palette. Oh, so pretty. I really like this palette. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the orange shade called Contortion. Oh yeah, you can see that. I'm so happy I bought these when I did. Literally the coolest product ever. I love it so much. I feel like this is such a pretty shade. To soften it out more, I want to use Carnival, which is the yellow shade. I love how, like, artsy this looks. Is it weird? This is, like, my power look. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like because it's so creative, and it's colorful and it's fun and it's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's because it's just so different from, you know, all the society kind of standards, or whatever, but I don't know. I'm just taking my powder brush and softening it, but I don't know. I love this. I feel so cool. I don't know. It looks fun. Cool. Okay, I do want to take a little bit of the kind of red, pinky burgundy shade called Circus. I love this shade. Now, what brush should we use with this? I don't know. Small tapered brush by e.l.f. Dipping in. I'm wondering if I use this, like, for a different color, because you can tell it's not really red. Oh well. Taking my angled brush and just lightly softening everything. Definitely take your sponge that had the foundation. Just kind of use that to clean it up. Just a little bit. Get that nice kind of sharp line in there. I'm just going to take a couple minutes to go back and forth with everything, just kind of soften everything out, and then we'll be right back. Alright, I got a little ahead of myself. I went ahead and kind of finished off, like I said, blending everything together. I went ahead and threw on a lip, just really simple. I literally just threw on Sugar Pill Sub-Zero, the kind of bluey, glittery one, and then I did use a color from a brand that I do not support anymore, as you all know, JSC, but I have a bunch of their products, I'm trying to use them up. It's just the ho-ho-ho, just basically any red shade tapped on to the center to kind of give it this, I don't know, bluey red look, which we did on the eyes. As well, I went ahead and I applied some mascara. I just used my CoverGirl Exhibitionist Waterproof Uncensored, and then I haven't used it on my lashes as well. Trying to use it up, L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. I've really been liking mascara primers, so once this is gone, I probably will get CoverGirl because they are cruelty-free. Or another brand, I guess it's drugstore price. We'll see. Who knows? I want to test other things out. But yeah, that is the end of this video. I really would appreciate it if you gave me a like. Feel free to comment and subscribe. I would love to have you on this awesome journey. I am so excited. Again, to be back on this channel. Okay, I will see you guys in my next video. Alright, bye!